Numbered overtime. Oh, gee, baby. Now, you're going to brush your hair, right? This is, you know, Guy Benson lost a bet with our beloved live co-host, Greg Gutfeld.
So not totally a bet.
So
can I explain?
Yes, please.
All right. So I think it's no secret to anyone on this couch that I have not been a great fan of Donald Trump's over the last couple of years. I think you're going to say Greg Gutfeld. So, no, Greg's great.
We love Greg. What are you talking about?
I did the Year in Review show on the Greg Gutfeld show, December 31st, on Fox News, just across the studio here, in fact. And I made the comment and the promise on the air that if Donald Trump picked a young constitutionalist judge to the Supreme Court, that I would wear a Make America Great Again hat as a thank you to the president. And so with Neil Gorsuch, who is basically the gold standard, I couldn't ask for anyone better, 49 years of age, rock-solid constitutionalist and originalist, President Trump has fulfilled his promise, and therefore I will fulfill mine.
There you go. Woohoo!
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Mr. President. You did it. You kept your promise. This was an excellent pick. I couldn't be any happier, and therefore I'm a man of my word as well. And it's making my ears stick out a little bit.
I mean, you look like you're like 9 years old.
Like, all right, let's go play some baseball, guys.
Maybe. I don't know. That's hilarious.
I put you as my story on my Instagram page.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so it went out live, and so, I mean, I don't know what that will do for you.
The Trump people are going to love this. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
I think that Greg was trying to keep you out of the bars. Because with this hat on, nobody would serve you. You look 19.
I have an ID on me, though.
Yeah. I don't know that it would help, because you don't look anything like yourself.
And we're watching it on the delay. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, there are quite a few people on the live chat.
People are probably
I'm going to wear it for the duration of OT.
I think that we need to work on, like, the brim. It's not flat and it's not curved, so we need to decide
I don't want to
which
mess
way
with
you're
it too badly, because this is a loaner. I did not purchase this. I will concede
you know,
that.
the flat bill is in these days.
The hat that you're wearing lost in a bet? Like, you couldn't even, like, get your own hat?
Well, so I needed one I scrambled, because the Gorsuch pick was made 2 nights ago, and I knew I had to make good on the bet or the promise either yesterday or today, and so I called up one of my friends who's a much bigger Trump fan than I am.
You think?
So yeah, thank you, Lucian, for the hat, and I said I would take good care of it. So I'm not going to. Normally I would
bend it and do all that. All right.
I always found it amazing during the election when I would see men in their suits on the train coming in from like wherever I come in from, and wearing the Make America Great Again hat.
It's all over Arizona. I mean, except I saw a lot of more camo ones with Make America Great, like with the orange and the camo, but all over Arizona when I went home.
And it's like you're just asking for people to make comments, whether they're supporters or not. But, I mean, you have to be ready to engage in conversation with a lot of strangers.
Subtle. This is not a subtle piece of clothing, right? This is like in-your-face, bright red.
But I give it up to anybody who's walking around Manhattan with that hat on, because clearly you don't care what people are going to think. And I just know
you get pepper sprayed if you're in Berkeley.
Yeah, but if
can we talk about that hat for just a second? Now, hers said Bitcoin on it.
It did?
She's a Trump supporter, though.
But I just want to make it clear that her hat said "Make Bitcoin Great Again," right? Isn't that the truth?
Did it? I didn't see that.
I mean, if you look at the video and you kind of blow it up, I know that there was some contention about this on social media, and I need to drill down with, like, you know, our fancy-dancy brain room stuff here with the video here.
Guy, we have a great idea.
What's that?
Go, like, wander outside the window right there and just wear that hat.
See if anybody stops you.
Because we could we could see, even if you were behind me.
Yeah, just go behind us. You want to? It's kind of cool.
Look, he's, like, pleading.
I mean, it's legitimately, it's an unkind place in this city. I don't know if I'd send him out there.
She is a Trump supporter, though, is what you were saying. No matter what the hat says, she is a Trump supporter.
She is a Trump. The woman who got pepper sprayed is a big Trump supporter.
They could have hit her in an eye, by the way.
Her cousin put out a statement on Facebook with the both of them. He said that he's a libertarian, but he still wanted to go with her to support her, and it's really powerful. You should read it. And he said, like, the faces of the masked people coming after them for having different political beliefs. I have to say, last night, Guy and I were both up tweeting each other in the middle of the night about this, and I'm so deeply disheartened by people on the left as well. I have been panicked. I have broken out in hives, specifically over the Iran deal with President Obama. I take things very deeply. I take our national security very, very personally, and I think it's something all Americans should be aware of. The panic and hysteria that's happening right now, I really do feel it's unwarranted, and you don't get to have 8 years of Obama and then a tone shift, which America clearly wanted, and then go out and riot and burn your school down.
The point that I would make to piggyback on that is a lot of the stuff that President Obama started doing very immediately in his term was deeply distressing to people who believe the things that we believe, right?
Yes.
And what did the Tea Party do, right? They showed up in huge numbers with signs and protests, overwhelmingly peaceful. They would pick up their garbage afterwards and go home back to their jobs and to their families. If there had ever been anything remotely close to this type of conduct and behavior, criminal violence from the Tea Party, the freak out nationally in the media would have been epic. But the left does this sort of stuff all the time, and they've got just a separate set of rules.
Can I go back to what was at the bottom of that protest? I mean, because you look at it, I mean, I think other people look at it quickly and they think it has to do with Trump. And when the protest was about someone coming to campus to express an alternate point of view, and like you said, as a college, you don't bring like-minded people to the campus to speak in front of the kids and be an echo chamber and reflect back on them what they already believe. As an educational center, you bring the opposite to the center of the campus.
One thing I will say is this has been an issue for a long time, and I've talked about this with Harris on the couch before. I used to do college tours all the time because I've written books and always found audiences at colleges. So I thought, because they were young and I was young at the time, to be somewhat a good place to go. I haven't done it in years. I had an extremely horrible experience at Reed College, and I said, no more. Life is too short. These millennials, and I'm a millennial too, but they're too young and immature to handle a conservative coming on their campus. It is a vitriolic environment. I wouldn't tell anyone to go make a speech on college campuses.
But we have to.
You have people like Jerry Seinfeld, comedians, saying they don't want to perform their stand-up because people are too sensitive. It's not just politics. It's a sensitivity problem in general.
But you know what's really disturbing about what you're saying? You know, some of these people are at the age where they're going to fight wars for us. And if you're saying that they can't negotiate their feelings around an opposite point of view, how are they going to negotiate freedom out for those who join the military? I mean, that age group, there are people who are doing important things at that age. It's particularly sad that on some college campuses, that's what we're finding. D.W. Block says on our live chat, our millennials are competing to see who is more radical. Like
I think
this is a hot issue right now on the live chat, by the way.
Each other more.
Certain college campuses, though, we also have to keep in mind there's a lot of incredible men and women serving in the military, serving in different schools. And I did have some good experiences, but I will say it was overwhelmingly bad. And I had to come to Jesus, where I do think people should be going out and speaking. But in these times, I didn't feel safe doing it. So I don't want to.
That's the irony. These are the same people screaming about safe spaces, and then they're burning things to the ground. It is physically unsafe.
And they're also not radical at all. They're the same. I mean, that's the problem. They don't want radical thought against what they're thinking. They want everyone to say the exact same thing and walk in lockstep. And if you dare feel the opposite of how they feel, you're in physical danger.
I mean, and the other thing is
fascism.
And I alluded to this on the show.
Exactly,
Melissa.
It literally is. And yet they use that F word all the time.
Well, maybe they don't know what it means.
I think
maybe somebody needs to tell them what that longer F word is. I know they know what the shorter one is.
But
Mark,
can I just make one quick point?
Please, go ahead.
Milo, the guy that they were rioting against, I'm not a big fan of his. Okay?
I'm not either.
I'm really not. But A, I'll defend his free speech rights every day of the week, and B, again, it's so stupid. If you want to help Milo and what he's doing, do exactly what you've done. If you want to help Donald Trump get reelected, keep doing this nonsense.
When I was at Columbia, Ahmadinejad came to speak, and the student body didn't have a problem with that. But that's okay. But having a conservative come to your college campus, and Milo, I would probably describe him more alt-right than conservative.
Well, remember in Jersey, in Bergen County, where I live, Muammar Gaddafi used to hang out. I mean, come on. All right, real quickly. Mark Walton writes, and Facebook is on fire right now. I love it. Thanks for watching us. That wasn't protesting in Berkeley. It was rioting.
Yes.
Do we need to get to a point where we can talk about the difference? Because when you show up and you're not carrying pepper spray and you're not threatening people, that is a protest.
I would say the Women's March was a protest. No one got arrested. Nothing was lit on fire. There was no violence, to my knowledge.
Pepper spray to the face of a person?
Yeah,
that's a riot.
But when you're lighting things on fire, I mean,
that's true. I thought the same thing. I was in D.C. for the Women's March, and I mean, people put a lot of effort into it. They had a lot of costumes, signs, the whole thing. They were organized. They knew what they were going to say. That's a huge difference. I mean, I was like, I may or may not agree with. I agree with some of the things you're saying. I disagree with others, but I really respect that you all came out in an organized fashion. And you got together and you're talking about your issues and you want to make a difference. This is not that. I mean, this is just,
it's criminal.
I'm asking on the live chat right now, where were the police in that protest turned riot.
And people make the point the rest of Berkeley looks terrible too. It's not just the campus; it's the whole city got destroyed.
Guy, good luck with the hat.
Yes.
Have fun. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Wow, you're still wearing?